Hey everybody, Lancer here, welcoming you to Super Adventure Island for the Super Nintendo. So the thing about this game is actually really short. And it's pretty easy, especially by Adventure Island standards. But yeah, so this wizard guy turns Tina to stone, so it's up to Master Higgins to, you know, like go after him, I guess, and you know, he has this bird that kind of takes him around. But yeah, this game is extremely easy, especially if you're more used to the NES difficulty. So, yeah. So let's get right into it. Yeah, it plays more like the first Adventure Island game. But yeah, it's a very simple game, you know. Like I said, it's extremely easy for an Adventure Island game. In fact, the game only really starts to get difficult in the final area. So, you know, like all Adventure Island games, you know, you gotta collect snacks to keep your vitality up. Of course, you get the skateboard. You gotta have the skateboard. And you know, you get hammers, and you'll get boomerangs, and such. And if you already have, like, a hammer, and you get another hammer, or a boomerang, and you get another boomerang, it turns into, like, you know, like fire. Which you want to try and keep. Now, I'm going to try and do a no-death run of this game, which really isn't that hard, if you know the game decently well. Like I do. So, yeah. Really, this shouldn't take me very long. Because in my practice runs, I can usually finish this game in under 30 minutes. So yeah. So here we have some, like, tribal dudes that throw little spears at you. They can be kind of annoying, but not a big deal. A little mosquito guy there. I feel like I'm speedrunning this game, to be quite honest with you. I guess you could consider this a speedrun. Because, yeah, I can get through this game pretty quickly. You know, so I guess you could call this a speed run. Whatever. But, yeah. See, now we got the, like, fire. Which is able to destroy the little rocks. Much like in the previous games. But, you know, if you get the boomerangs, you'll toss them like a boomerang. And then if you get the hammer, you'll toss them like a hammer again. That's pretty much how it works. So, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how short this game actually is. There's only 5 areas. Each consisting of 3 rounds or levels, with a boss on the 3rd level of each one. And all the bosses are, like, stupidly easy. So, yeah, you actually can't destroy those for some reason. You should be able to, but nope. And as for the candle enemies, don't jump over them. Because if you try to do that, they'll shoot their flame up and you die. So, you don't want to do that. These guys are kind of annoying. They're like little slimes that hop around. At least that's what they look like, little slime things. Yeah, the music in this game is okay, but they like recycle it a lot. And a lot of times it just doesn't fit this. Like, this music does not fit this stage at all. I don't know, man. I mean, the music's not bad, but I just don't find it very memorable. Like the NES Adventure Island games, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but yeah. So, time for the first boss. It's like a statue. It's like a deity statue thing. You just want to hit it in the face. Jump over the fire, and that's it. It dies quickly. There you go. Yeah, that's the first boss for you. All the bosses die pretty quickly. It's kind of sad. Like I said, this game is extremely easy. So if you come into this expecting that NES Adventure Island difficulty, you're not going to find it. So this is weird. Penguins are somehow surviving on a tropical island. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's how it works here in Master Higgins' world. Boom, 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 kiwis! And we got these flying, I don't know what they are, like flying marmots or something, I don't even know. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but... Well, I got through most of the level with the skateboard. That's not bad. It's better than you could really expect. Woo! Bum, 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 bum. Nice looking trees. So yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of a level from the first game. The whole moving platforms. See, the interesting thing is a lot of people think that this game is a remake of the first game, but it's certainly not. Oh, and we got these flying walruses. Yeah, walruses that fly. Only Hudson Soft could come up with that. I'm telling you. Oh, bonus round. Yeah, so you jump on these trampolines, try to collect all the stars and moons and such, and if you do, it'll make a 1-up appear. There's milk! Yes, there is milk in the game. There we go. One thing that's missing in the game is there are no grapefruits. Which is a good thing, I guess. There's also no, Honey Girl, you know, the invincibility thing. There's none of that. And I believe there's only 2 bonus rounds in the game, at least that I know of. If there are more, let me know, but there's this one, and then there's one in the final level. And we're on a boat, for some reason. And we get swallowed by a giant whale. Mm-hmm. Totally not a Pinocchio reference. Nope. So yes, one of the 2 water levels of the game. The water levels are insanely easy. There's really no reason to ever die in these levels. Like, you just swim along and, you know, attack the enemies that come by you, and that's pretty much it. Collect all the fruit. But I do think at least they did give Higgins a pretty decent swimming animation, you know? It's not bad. I don't have a problem with it. It works. And the swimming physics in this game are actually pretty good. And we break 100,000 points. Not that it matters, because I'm not gonna die. I mean, come on. If you're gonna die somewhere, it'll be in the final area. Because there are some kind of tricky, annoying stuff there, but yeah. Yeah, you want the hammer for this boss, and yeah, sometimes if you hit little areas, hidden fruit will appear, but nobody cares about that. See, this boss, you definitely want the hammer, because if you have the boomerang, it's hard to hit it. Just make your way through this nonsense. So it's like a squid. You want to hit a shell, basically. Which is really hard to do with the boomerang. There you go, dead. Man, these bosses are hard, I'm telling you. And I'm freaking sweating over here. Alrighty then. Yeah, there are 5 areas, by the way. I think I mentioned that. So that's 2 down, 3 to go. Good stuff. So here we have a tree level, but basically we have to climb this tree. And yeah. That's pretty much all there really is to say about this level. You just jump up the branches and attack enemies that come from above, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, those little bugs that kind of fly in a circle. They're not really an annoyance unless you don't see them. I could see them really kind of tripping you up then, but you know. You also, sometimes you have to do a super jump by crouching and then jumping. So sometimes you have to do that. You can also hold up and push jump and it'll jump a little higher, but it doesn't always want to do that. Especially since I'm using a joystick and, you know, it doesn't always register me pushing up. So, there's that. That's why sometimes it's just best to go with the super jump. You know what I mean? Woo! Kiwis! I love myself some kiwi. Woo! Got a 1-up. Bum. Now we're suddenly in like a spooky forest. Eh. I'd rather have the boomerang here for these little lizard guys that come down on balloons. But whatever, man. Then there's these like ghost things. They're like ghosts, I guess. I don't know. You don't see them very often in the game. I think they're only in like 2 different levels. This one and the last level. But yeah. Of course, a lot of the fruit in this level is like up really high, so you need to super jump for it, which you can't do on a skateboard. I mean, obviously. But not a big deal. Okay. And we're going into a cave, it looks like. Woo! Alright, Higgins. Let's do some spelunking. You don't want the hammer. Yeah, we get to ride in a minecart. How cool is that? I want to jump there, obviously. You kind of have to get that hammer, which sucks, but yeah. You know Hudson Soft likes to do that to you. Whoa! Calm down. More minecart action. Not quite DKC minecart, but it's not bad, I guess. So I'm thinking maybe with this game, Hudson Soft just wanted to make like a game that casual gamers could just jump right into. That's quick and easy. That kind of deal. That's my theory anyway. So the next boss, it's like a mechanical dragon. Kind of moves like the platform bridge from Super Mario World. You just want to hit the head, obviously. Avoid the lava that comes down, and that's it. That's pretty much it. It dies pretty quickly. Woo! Another extremely easy boss. Well, there's only 2 more bosses to go.